Hello, welcome, and thank you for joining me for this prenatal yoga class. This class is appropriate for any pregnant woman at any stage in her pregnancy and is also appropriate for postpartum as you're feeling ready to come back into your practice and have the approval of your care provider to do so. My name is Kirsten Lavsa, and I have the honor of working as a birth doula, as a certified prenatal and postnatal yoga instructor, and most importantly, I'm a mama to two amazing little girls. I have Luna, who's 2 years old, and Paloma, who will be 1 year old in just 2 more weeks. So we're going to go ahead and get started, sitting up onto a blanket. Any blanket will do. I have a baby blanket here. And fold your blanket up nice so that you have a little bit of support beneath your seat. And as you're ready, you'll come to a cross-legged seated position. Let your hands rest to your thighs. Let your spine come up nice and tall. And when you're ready, go ahead and close your eyes. I'm going to take a nice smooth breath in through the nose and smooth breath out. And again, nice smooth breath in through the nose and smooth breath out. And as you continue to breathe in this way, start to engage the muscles in the base of your throat so that your breath takes on an audible quality. And the sound of your breath resonates in your ears as though you were in a deep sleep or listening to a shell and hearing the sound of the ocean. And it's in this way, through the breath, that we start to turn our awareness inward, away from the many different roles that we play and all the many different things that we do each day. And through this turning in, begin to greet yourself and to greet your baby. We'll rest our right hand over the space of our heart and our left hand to belly, to baby's home, breathing evenly beneath both of your hands. And as you feel your breath rising and falling beneath your hands, start to envision baby resting safely and peacefully in their watery world. And sending baby a message from your heart, any message that comes to mind. It could be, I love you, I'm so grateful for you, I'm here for you. Any message that comes to mind. And then also sending your own self a message of support and of gratitude. And joining our hands to prayer in front of the heart center, setting an intention for our practice today. And opening our practice by chanting the sound of Om, knowing that this vibration surrounds not only our hearts and our ears, but also the baby as well. As you're ready, taking a full breath in. And as you exhale, gently release your hands and slowly blink your eyes open. So really nice and easy with our fingertips alongside our hips. As you inhale, stretch the arms out and up, look up. And as you exhale, fingertips come alongside the body. Inhaling, arms sweep up, lift the chest, lift the gaze. Exhaling, fingertips down to the floor. Inhaling, arms sweep up, palms join overhead. Exhale, take the left hand down, stretch the right arm up and over, stretching into the side waist and the side ribs, creating more space for breath and more space for baby. And as you inhale, come up through center, take the right hand down, stretch the left arm up and over, growing longer through the whole left side, rooting heavily down through that left sitting bone. And then flowing with your breath, inhaling, sweeping up, taking the left hand down, right arm over. And inhaling, passing through center, right hand comes down, left arm comes over. A few more with your breath, just swaying side to side. Seeing if you can let the full length of your breath guide the full length of your motion. And the next time that you pass through center, release the arms alongside the body. And let's come to hands and knees with our hands beneath our shoulders and our knees directly beneath our hips, spreading nice and wide through the fingers. As you inhale, drop your belly, lift your heart, and lift your sitting bones. And as you exhale, the spine rounds, we tuck the chin to the chest and press into the hands. Inhaling, the belly drops, the heart lifts. Exhaling, the spine rounds. Inhaling, opening the front body. And exhaling, creating space in the back body. Continuing on with your breath, and this movement here, cat and cow, is really like a massage for your spine. All the muscles that are doing so much work as the front body grows. You can even picture the muscles of your belly here being like a little hammock for the baby. This position is really wonderful for helping to promote optimal fetal positioning. And for relieving that low back, middle back. The next time that you pass through center, let's pause. Energetically hug your belly muscles around the baby, and with an inhale, extend your left leg straight back, flexing your foot as though you could press it right into the wall behind you. And either stay here or inhale, reach the right arm alongside the ear, opposite arm, opposite leg, for 3, for 2, and for 1. Take the right hand down, take the left knee down. Inhaling, the right leg extends straight back, flexing through the foot. Notice how the belly and heart want to dip here. Again, energetically hug the belly muscles around baby. And as you inhale, stretch your left arm alongside your ear. Keep pressing down into that right hand like a strong pillar of energy. Staying steady and full through your breath. And as you exhale, take the left hand down, take the right knee down. And then just kind of wag the tail side to side, stretching into the outer hips and the outer seam of the legs. And as you pass back through center, inhale, turn your right foot around to face the side of the mat, stretch your left leg long, and sweep your left arm open toward the ceiling for side plank Vashisthasana. Notice if the right shoulder head has rolled forward, and take the right shoulder blade down the back so that the whole right collarbone, right side of the chest are nice and broad and expanding. And either stay here or pivot that left arm to reach alongside the ear, creating one long line of energy from the left heel all the way out through the left fingertips. Taking one more breath here. And as you exhale, left hand comes down, left knee comes down. Second side, we'll turn the whole left foot around to face the side of the mat. The right leg extends long as we sweep the right arm open toward the sky. Shoulder blades gather toward one another on the back. And we're energetically pressing that pinky side of the foot down toward the mat. This is getting a nice stretch through the whole outer seam of that right leg and hip. And either stay here or pivot the right arm to reach alongside the ear, reaching from the heel all the way out through those right fingertips. Notice if the left arm has started to bend, and keep pressing that left arm strong and straight. And as you exhale, take the right hand down, take the right knee down. From all fours, we'll find puppy dog pose, walking our hands forward toward the head of the mat and extending them out long, lowering the forehead center down to the floor. The hips stay above the knees, and the belly muscles are gently hugging around baby to take some of the pressure out of the low back. Now, wherever you are, keep spreading through your palms, spreading through the fingers, and pressing the hands down into the mat to lift the forearms and the elbows up and away from the floor. Long line of energy from outer hips all the way down to the hands. Lots of space through the side waist. And as you inhale, slowly start to crawl those hands back beneath your shoulders, coming back to all fours. From all fours, spread nice and wide through your fingers. Energetically hug your arms in toward one another and maintain that action of the arms as you tuck your toes and stretch your hips up and back for downward facing dog. And you can let your down dog be nice and wide here, taking your feet nearly as wide as the width of your mat And being really soft and gentle here with yourself by bending into the knees so that we can take lots of space and length in through the low back. Begin to work that left thigh bone back, left heel down as you bend into the right knee. And then switch, bending into the left knee and working the right thigh bone back, right heel down. And just like that, begin to bicycle out the legs, coaxing open the calves and the hamstrings. And then as you inhale, gaze between your hands. And as you exhale, slowly step your feet nice and wide toward the top of your mat. Keep your knees as softly bent as you need to accommodate for your belly. And as you inhale, press your hands to your shins or to your blocks as you lengthen to a flat back. And as you exhale, bend your knees and fold in any amount. Inhaling, root through the feet, stretch the arms out and up, rise all the way up to standing. And as you exhale, take your hands to your heart, taking a full breath in and a full breath out. Releasing the arms alongside the body, we'll find our prenatal Tadasana. So we want our feet nice and wide as our hips or maybe even wider. Spreading and lifting through the toes, pressing down through the four corners of the feet. And as you root your feet down into the earth, feel your chest rising tall, your collarbones broad. And from deep within the armpits, spiral your arms and palms to face forward. Closing your eyes for a moment here and truly feeling yourself rooted, present, strong, and capable. Mountain pose, embodying all those qualities of the mountain. And with your next inhalation, root through the feet, let the arms sweep out and up, reach up tall. And as you exhale, take a big swan dive and forward fold, taking your hands to your blocks beneath your shoulders. Inhaling, draw your chest forward, your thighs move back. And as you exhale, softly bend through your knees and bow in. Inhaling, root through the feet, stretch the arms out and up, palms join overhead. Exhale, take the hands to the heart. Just like that, we'll move through that twice more. Inhaling, arms sweep up. Exhaling, swan dive forward, fold hands to blocks beneath the shoulders. Inhaling, heart reaches forward, thighs move back. Exhaling, bow and fold. Inhaling, root through the feet, stretch the arms out and up, palms join overhead. And exhaling, take the thumbs back to heart center. Inhaling, root down, sweep up. Exhaling, reach out wide as you forward fold. Inhale, all for the heart forward, thighs move back. Exhaling, bending the knees as much as you need, bow in. Inhaling, root down, sweep up, palms join overhead. And exhaling, hands come to heart center. Taking a full breath in and a full breath out. As you inhale, root through the feet, stretch the arms up, reach up. And as you exhale, forward fold, swan dive, release. Inhaling, heart reaches forward, thighs move back. And as you exhale, step the right foot back to a runner's lunge. The blocks come to the inside of the front foot. And as we press our feet into the mat, I want for you to imagine like roots really pressing from the feet and reaching down into the earth so that we're super, super grounded and connected. And as you press your feet down, energetically hug your legs toward each other. So we're using the musculature of the legs, building the strength of the legs and the pelvic floor here. Reaching your heart forward. Taking one more breath here. And as you exhale, release your right knee down. With an inhale, the arms sweep alongside the ears. Legs continue to hug in toward each other for support here as the chest reaches tall and the shoulders soften down away from the ears. As you inhale, take your elbows out wide like football goal posts, reaching the heart tall. And as you exhale, bring the forearms to close. Inhaling, the arms sweep out wide. Exhale, forearms close. Inhaling, arms open. And exhale, forearms close. And as you inhale, reach your arms up toward the sky. Lift your heart, lift your gaze. Take one more breath. Exhale, fingertips come to the floor or to the blocks on the inside of your foot. Flexing through your left foot, shift your hips back. And you may wish to heel toe that left foot over. As you reach those sitting bones back, stretch the heart forward. And then real nice and easy, we're just going to come in and out of this stretch. So bending into that left knee, taking the sole of the foot to the floor, and then exhaling and reaching the sitting bones back as you stretch the underside of the leg. And then as you inhale, take the left knee back to meet the right. Step the blocks forward and take the hands beneath the shoulders. Now your choice here, we can either move through cat and cow or rock the hips forward to a modified plank. And I like to cross my ankles here behind me. Keep the heart reaching forward, keep the gaze reaching forward as you lower through 1 to 5 little chaturanga push-ups. So only lowering down to the point where it feels appropriate for you to press back up. Try not to have your bum sticking up into the air, creating one long line through the whole torso. And when you've completed those 1 to 5, come back through the knees, tuck the toes, reach the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Taking a full breath in and a full breath out. 2 more steady breaths here. Let the head hang heavy. Let the jaw soften and relax. And as you inhale, gaze forward to the head of the mat. And exhale, slowly step the feet up to meet the hands. Inhaling, the palms reach to the blocks, heart comes forward. Exhaling, bow and fold. As you inhale, press through the feet, sweep the arms out and up, palms join overhead. Exhale, drop the hands to heart center. Full breath in, full breath out. Inhale, root through the feet, arms stretch up. Exhale, arms reach out wide as you forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhaling, the heart reaches forward. Exhaling, the left foot steps back to that runner's lunge. The blocks now come to the inside of the right foot. So you may wish to heel toe the right foot over, accommodating for the belly. And as you press your feet into the mat, again, charge up the musculature of the legs. The feet root down, the legs hug in toward one another, and the heart reaches forward. Gaze coming down to the front of the mat. 2 more full, soft cycles of breath. And as you exhale, the left knee comes down. Inhaling, the arms reach alongside the ears. Lift the chest, soften the shoulders. As you inhale, find those football goalpost arms. And as you exhale, bring the forearms to close. Inhaling, arms open. Exhaling, arms close. Inhaling, arms open. And exhaling, forearms close. As you inhale, arms reach up, look up. Exhale, fingertips to your blocks. Heel toe that right foot over. And then flex through the right foot, straightening that left leg as the hips come back. Exploring in and out, moving through that lunge. And if you find an area that needs a little more breath, a little more love, feel free to hang out there and invite in space. It's through the breath that we start to unwind some of that muscular tension. One more breath here. And then as you inhale, come forward, take the right knee back to meet the left. Block step forward, hands come beneath our shoulders, and we'll either move through 3 cycles of cat and cow, or we'll pitch the hips forward, maybe crossing at the ankles, reaching the chest forward and the gaze forward as you find those 1 to 5 little push-up dips. I often joke that this is about carrying that car seat once baby arrives, but it's important to really keep our upper body strength because after baby comes, press back through knees, tuck the toes, reach the hips up and back. There's really so much demand on the upper body, carrying, nursing, holding, all of it. Let's take one more full breath in here and full breath out. Great work. As you inhale, crawl your hands back towards your feet, separating your feet and bending your knees as much as you need. And then keeping those knees deeply bent as you inhale, reach the arms alongside the ears, Utkatasana, chair pose. Feel that the weight is even on all 4 sides of the feet as you lift your chest and soften your shoulders for 3, for 2, and for 1. As you inhale, rise to standing, and exhale, release your arms alongside your body. So we're going to turn to face the left side of our mat, And we'll have one of our blocks behind each of our heels. So if you're home and you don't have blocks, soup cans work great, a stack of books work great, whatever you've got. With your hands to hips, as you inhale, turn your whole right leg out 90 degrees and turn your back foot in 45. As you inhale, arms sweep wide. Exhale, bend into the right knee, Virabhadrasana 2. See that the right knee's over the ankle, tracking toward the pinky toe side of the foot, and that the back leg is pressing out really strong, really clear. Flipping the palms up toward the ceiling as you inhale, straighten the leg, reach the arms tall. And as you exhale, Warrior 2. Inhaling, arms reach tall, leg straightens. Exhale, Warrior 2. Inhaling, rising. Exhaling, lower. Inhaling to rise. Exhaling, lower. Last time here, inhaling to rise. And exhaling, lower. Flipping your right palm, stretch up and back, reverse warrior. And as you inhale, pass back through Warrior 2. Take the right forearm to the top of the thigh and reach the left arm alongside the ear. So with that right hand, you can say hello to baby. Feeling your breath moving in and out of your palm. Keep pressing your strong feet down into the earth. As you inhale, come back up through Warrior 2. Straighten through your right leg. Shifting your hips back, reach for the front of the room until you can't reach any further, taking the right hand down to your block and your left arm open toward the sky, extended triangle pose. And from the very center of your being, you can picture that center of your belly, baby's home. Imagine your whole body shining out in all directions, really pressing into your right palm to rebound the energy up through those left fingertips. And as you inhale, press through your feet and slowly rise to standing. Exhale, the hands come to the hips. Right foot turns in. Whole left leg turns out 90 degrees. Inhaling, arms spread wide. Exhaling, Warrior 2, second side. Flipping your palms up toward the ceiling as you inhale, straighten legs, straighten arms, rising. Exhaling, Warrior 2. Inhaling and rising. Exhale, Warrior 2. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling, last time here. And exhaling, Warrior 2. Flipping the left palm, stretch up and back, reverse warrior. Keep pressing strong and straight through your back leg. And as you inhale, pass back through Warrior 2. Take the left forearm to the top of the thigh and the right arm alongside the ear. With your left hand, greet your baby. And focus on the breath as the breath moves in and out of that left palm. Nice full breath in. And full breath out. Coming back to that same Ujjayi breath that you said at the start of class. Sound of the breath resonating in the ears. And with your next inhalation, pass back through Warrior 2. Straighten through your left leg. Shifting the hips back, reach for the side of the room and take those left fingers down to your left block. Reaching your right arm open toward the sky. Extended triangle pose. Rooted and grounded through the feet. Shoulder blades toward one another on the back. Whole body open. Whole body expansive. Beautiful stretch for you and for baby. Lots of space through the sides of the waist. And then rooting through your feet as you inhale, rise back up. Release your hands to hips and pivot both feet around to face the side of your mat. Turning your heels in slightly and your toes out slightly. With an inhale, lift your chest. And as you exhale, bend into your knees for Goddess Squat. The heels pull in. The knees energetically move back behind you. And we'll find our hands to our heart center. As you inhale, straighten the legs, reach the arms tall. And as you exhale, hands pass through center, coming back to the space of the heart. Inhaling, arms sweep up. And exhaling, hands to heart. Inhaling, arms sweep open. Exhaling, hands to the heart. Once more here. Inhaling, arms sweep open. Exhale, hands to the heart. Holding here. Heels draw in. Knees energetically move back behind you. And with your next inhalation, reach the arms wide like a big wide V. Lift the chest, lift the gaze for 3, for 2, and for 1. Inhale, straighten through the legs, release the hands to hips, and heel toe your feet back toward one another. Turning back to face the top of your mat, we'll bring our blocks along with us. And from the top of the mat, inhale, root through the feet, stretch the arms up. And as you exhale, bow forward, forward fold, hands come to your blocks beneath your shoulders. With an inhale, the heart reaches forward, thighs move back. And as you exhale, release your right knee down to the mat. Release your left knee down to the mat. And come back to sit onto your heels. Catch hold of your blanket and just have it nearby for some more support if you need. One way that I like to find support is to stack my blocks or create a little pillow here. If you're at home, you could even use a pillow or a cushion from your bed or from your couch. And from all fours, let's draw our right knee to the outside of our right wrist and lengthen our left leg back and long for pigeon pose. So you may wish to stay up here to fingertips. You might wish to come down to your forearms, or if it feels comfortable and appropriate for you, you could come all the way down onto your support. I like to make a little pillow with my forearms here. Leaving lots of space between your props and your body so that the belly is accommodated. And as you come into pigeon pose, take a nice big full breath in through the nose. And big full breath out. We'll just be here a minute or so. Energetically moving that right hip back in space. Softening the jaw. Deepening the breath. And as you inhale, press your arms to straight. Come back through all fours. And we'll take the left knee to the outside of the left wrist. And the right leg nice and long back behind us. Inhaling, lift your chest. And as you exhale, come forward and down any amount, coming to wherever feels appropriate for your body. Pregnancy is a really incredible time in which our sense of intuition becomes very strong. And we can practice listening to that intuition right here in our yoga practice, understanding how the body wishes to move on any given day, at any given moment, and knowing that that intuition is going to be so clear and so strong when it comes time for birthing as well. Your body will know how it wants to be positioned. Your body will know what it needs to do. Let's take another full breath in here. And as you inhale, simply come to sit onto that left hip and swing your right leg around to the side. So we come with our left foot to the inner right thigh here. And as you flex through your left foot, ground down through your right thigh. Squaring your chest and hips toward the center of your legs, inhale. And as you exhale, you can either walk your arms forward if that feels appropriate, or if you're further along, sometimes it feels good simply to stay upright with your fingertips behind you, lifting your chest. And then switch. Extend your left leg out long. Take the sole of the right foot to the inner left thigh. Flexing through the feet, grounding that left thigh bone down. And as you inhale, come back through center. The soles of the feet come to touch. Knees open to the side for Baddha Konasana. And we can either stay upright, or if it feels appropriate, as you exhale, lower yourself forward and down. And as you inhale, pass back up through center. We'll come to lie on our left side for our final Shavasana. I recommend having a pillow or some blocks or a blanket between the knees, one supporting the knee and one supporting the ankle. And as you come to lie down onto your left side, start to close your eyes, releasing any holding, any pattern of the breath. And beginning to feel the earth beneath you, holding you, supporting you as your body relaxes down. Enjoying this particular day in your pregnancy. This day, you and your baby taking rest. Relax the hinge of the jaw and relax the muscles of the face. Whole body settling down into the support of the earth beneath you. Taking rest in your final Shavasana. If you have more time to rest, I invite you to stay. Otherwise, please gently begin to deepen your breath. And very slowly, in your own way, using the press of your hands, we'll start to work ourselves back to a comfortable seat. Letting your hands rest to your belly and thanking your little baby for joining you in this practice. And with your palms to your own heart center, pausing also in gratitude to yourself for all that you do and for all that you've done to care for this baby. Thank you for taking time out to take care of yourself. Thank you for practicing with me. We'll close our class with the sound of Om, letting the vibration surround our babies, surround our hearts. Taking a full breath in. Om. Bowing head to heart, sealing off our practice. All the best to you and to your babies. Namaste.